Are they fired up, ready to go?
My kid went to bed early last night saying tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Wow.
Are we all not a little confused? Because it feels like it's supposed to be today.
It does, kind of in a way. I'm like, no, Christmas is on Monday, honey. But he's like, still, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. Sure. He's thinking we're going to open up some presents today. So, yeah, all right. We've got some fog around to contend with this morning. It's dense in spots, dense fog advisory. This remains in effect until 10 o'clock. That doesn't mean the fog is going to completely disappear. I do expect a foggy morning. There still will be some patchy fog right around our lunch hour. Right now, our visibility a quarter mile in the Akron-Canton area, same half mile in Ashtabula, New Philadelphia down to a quarter of a mile. We're here in Cleveland, about a mile and a half. So travel plans this morning, you will run into fog. There will be some drizzle around as well in spots. Now, here's a change. Christmas, we're keeping the rain out of here until the nighttime. So Christmas travel looking good. We'll have some sunshine around. Roads will be dry. The day after Christmas, a few showers the first half. The second half, mainly during the evening, we'll be dodging some widespread rain. And I'll show you that coming up on future casts. In the meantime, this is what Storm Fox looks like. All is quieter than the clouds and the fog. Temperatures right now in the mid 40s, so a mild start. We're 46 in Cleveland, 44 Akron, Canton. We will stay mainly dry here throughout the day today. Again, the drizzle, you could run into that. But as we move through the day today, our temperatures ever so warming to above 50 degrees, lower 50s expected this afternoon. Wait until you see your Christmas forecast compared to your New Year's Eve forecast. It's coming up in the 8-day.
Oh yeah, the ladies in the kitchen there were on it. It was like I got tired watching them. They were no joke. But they got 13,000 meals.
Right? Yeah, no, it's a lot of food.
It helps a lot of people in our area. So, but if you're going to be out and about driving, doing anything today, got to take a little extra care, especially in the morning.
Especially this morning, yes, before 10 o'clock. We've got some dense fog in our area, and I do expect the fog to linger even through noon. It's just not going to be as close to the surface.
Okay.
It's just going to start to lift, but it's still be rather cloudy throughout the whole entire day, unfortunately. But it'll be brighter tomorrow, I promise you that.
Okay.
And warmer on your Christmas day. So I have your cold forecast. Special edition, Christmas edition. Harley in the ornament here, loving that snow earlier this week. That snow is now gone. We've got fog around, drizzle this morning. So again, could have some issues on your way out the door with that. Otherwise, Christmas, tail wagging weather, partly sunny, 61 degrees. And on your Tuesday, we'll be dodging raindrops, especially the second half of the day. Your travel forecast, this is this afternoon. And we'll have issues west of us from Fargo to Minneapolis over into Omaha. We'll even be watching them around the Denver area. They're getting some snow and some rain. This system will continue to work its way to the east. So Minneapolis, Omaha, even parts of Chicago eventually. On Christmas Day, Nashville and Atlanta could have some delays. And then as we move into the day after Christmas, we're looking at some more issues here out west. Otherwise, again, our travel forecast for us road-wise, we're looking good across the region. We've got another round of rain coming in mainly late Monday night and then also Tuesday evening. So here's a look at what's going on Storm Fox. We do have plenty of clouds in our area. There are some pockets of drizzle around as well, but you go off to the west and we've got rain in Omaha changing over to snow, and this system all headed in our direction. Eventually, we're going to get out of the warmth and back into the cold. So here it is hour by hour. It's really about temperatures today and tomorrow. Look at our highs this afternoon. Low, possibly even mid 50s. We'll eventually start to break up the cloud cover overnight tonight. There will be some patchy fog to start off as well tomorrow. But look at this. Tomorrow morning, we can have some sunshine around with temperatures back into the mid 40s. By tomorrow afternoon, with winds coming in out of the southeast, we've got temperatures soaring to right around 60 degrees. 70s, a partly sunny sky. Then the clouds start to increase. We're still dry by 6:30. As we head into the night, 11 o'clock, starting to see the showers form across our area, and then more widespread as we move through the night into early Tuesday morning. So looking ahead, Wednesday, we've got rain around. This system will exit. Eventually, colder air will try to work into this area here Thursday and Friday. This is where we could have our rain snow mix across the area. And then colder air, we're talking temperatures about 5, maybe even 10 degrees below average. We'll look, but looking ahead here, it's all about our mild temperatures. Your Christmas Eve, 53. Christmas Day, we're at 61. Again, some sunshine around as well. Still in the upper 50s, operate with the exception of right now. We're getting the fog across the area at the moment. This is your West Geauga High School time lapse, and as you can see, it was a foggy start there, and it's still foggy. I'm seeing some snow mounds still. Those will be long gone. Our temperatures today headed back into the lower 50s. So we have the fog around this morning, even some pockets of drizzle. So throughout the day today, I'm expecting these clouds to just hang tough. We're in the lower 50s, and tomorrow, that's when we'll start to clear out some of the clouds, and we'll also bring back even warmer temperatures. So you're gonna be like, it's Christmas? It feels more like Easter. All right. Half-mile visibility in Ashtabula, down to a quarter-mile in Ravenna and Youngstown. So there are pockets of dense fog, especially in portions of Trumbull County. You go off towards the west, and we're starting to get visibility above a mile. Our temperatures right now in the low and mid 40s, and we're hanging out there until we get rid of some of this fog. Could be worse. This time last year, we were waking up rather cold, frigid. It was -1. Our high last year on Christmas Eve, 13 degrees. This year, I'm going with a high of 53. And our low this morning has been in the low and mid 40s across our area. So far cry from last year. What a change. All right, here's a look at Storm Fox. We've got lots of clouds across our area. Again, spotty drizzle possible. The bulk of the rain and snow activity well off to the west of us. If you have plans to travel west, Minneapolis, Omaha, over towards Denver, you might have some issues as far as flying goes, delays, whatnot. Looking ahead on Futurecast, once we get rid of the fog, we'll get rid of our rain chance. We'll see some partial clearing throughout the night, waking up on Christmas morning with some sunshine around. So we'll actually have a gorgeous start to the day. Clouds will increase as we move through the afternoon and into the evening. And here's the change from yesterday. Yesterday, I had the showers coming in after 6 o'clock, or starting to in our far south western communities. This time it's holding off until well after 8 o'clock, and then becoming more widespread as we head into the night. So much of the rainfall will come while you're sleeping. And then on Tuesday, we'll start off the day with spotty showers around. It's later in the day where we'll have more scattered showers form. So the second half of the day will be a wet one, pockets of moderate to heavy rain at times. 53, fog drizzle around this morning. Otherwise, just a cloudy and mild day. On your Christmas Eve night, Santa takes flight, and partial clearing. No issues for Santa. There will be areas of fog at the surface, but you know he comes out from the chimney, so no problems for Santa and Rudolph. 45 degrees, 61 on Christmas Day. Again, mild, breaks the sun. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon, actually.
Good. I hope they have a really good holiday together.
Absolutely, we do. Very sweet.
Well, let's shift gears and take a look at our dismal forecast. We had all that happiness, and it's just so good. It's like, oh, we got this dismal forecast outside.
Can we just say, Jasmine?
Yes.
Did you show everybody your earrings?
Yes, the Santa earrings. We talked about this. Thank you. You know, what other day are we going to wear them, you know?
Exactly.
Right.
Tomorrow.
I only wear this dress once a year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You know, sparkly, you know, all the things.
So let's talk about Christmas weather, shall we? The warmest Christmas we had, 66 degrees, set back in 1982. And I'm going with a forecast of 61. So we're close to that warm record there. The coldest was a degree in 1983. Last year, we only managed to reach 14 degrees. How about wind chill wise, the bitter Christmas history? 6 below is what it felt like in 2022. Yeah, 6 below. Remember last year, some people's pipes froze. There was snow before and then that brutal cold. 32 below is the lowest wind chill, and that was in 1983. On this Christmas Eve, we're not seeing the buildings for some time. Now we're starting to get to see it brighten up a bit, so the fog lifting, but we've got fog around throughout the morning hours. Plans to travel to fly out west, you might have some delays due to weather in Fargo, Minneapolis, Omaha, and then down towards New Orleans and Miami. That system will continue to work its way to the east, so still Minneapolis, maybe even parts of Chicago early Christmas morning. Atlanta Christmas morning could have some issues there, and then as we move into the day after Christmas, we're looking at some issues still out in our western areas. So those could be your weather delays. I can't promise you on what it might look like as far as the airlines go. Okay, so Storm Fox right now, nice and dry for our area, just that fog around. There was a couple of stray sprinkles, mainly to the south here. I can't rule out an isolated sprinkle or two throughout the day today, but much of the wet weather staying off to the west of us. That's where we're seeing some of those travel problems. It's more about our temperatures today. Check this out. We're in the mid-40s this morning, definitely not feeling like a December morning. We're headed into the low, possibly mid-50s this afternoon. Again, I can't rule out that stray sprinkle. Then we start to clear out some of the cloud cover. There will be some patchy fog around Christmas morning. However, it's not going to be as dense as it is this morning. Looking ahead here, Christmas morning, we've got some sunshine starting to sneak into our area. High clouds filter back in. How about these temperatures? Upper 50s, low 60s, winds coming in out of the southeast. Clouds then thicken up through the evening hours. Rain staying away until like 10 o'clock. We'll start to see some scattered wintry mix late in the day on Thursday as colder air moves in, followed by the potential of some lake effect snow on Friday, maybe into Saturday. But we do have a risk of snow around. Maybe some of us in our snowbelt communities getting a coating or more as our temperatures tumble. So we go from 61 degrees on Monday to, it is 9:13 on your Christmas Eve, and we're starting off your holidays with fog around. In fact, Chesterland, rather foggy. We're starting to see the tops of our buildings now, but this fog will stick around throughout the morning hours. As we move into the afternoon, still rather cloudy. Temperatures headed back into the lower 50s today, so it is mild. Right now, current visibility is across our area. We're finding the dense fog more so in our eastern counties, Ashtabula down to a quarter of a mile. Same with Ravenna and Youngstown. Lorain about a half a mile, but we've seen improvement along the lakefront and in Port Clinton here over this last hour. Now temperatures in the mid 40s. Burke Lakefront checking at 49 though. It's 46 Akron. Your forecast though, so much better than what it was last year. Our high last year on Christmas Eve, 13 degrees, and we're waking up with frigid readings, 1 below. This year, we're waking up with temperatures again in the mid 40s, and our high 53 degrees. So everything's quiet other than the fact that there's just some fog around. There's one lone shower drifting through southern Columbiana County. I can't rule out pockets of drizzle throughout the day today. Most areas, though, will stay dry. It's off to the west where we're seeing much of the issues from rain in Minneapolis down to Omaha, and that extends all the way down through Dallas, and beyond that, there's some snow falling in and around Denver. So if you have plans to travel out west, you definitely need to check your flights there. All right, here's a look at futurecast for our area. As we move through the day today, again, clouds common, a stray shower possible. Then tonight, start to clear out. We'll see some partial clearing. There still will be some patchy fog around, but not as widespread or as dense as we're seeing this morning. In fact, we'll have some sunshine around, filtered sunshine throughout the day on Christmas Day, and then clouds increasing and eventually the rain arriving. It's going to hold off until after 9 p.m. and I expect the widespread rain to move in through the night. So that's good news. Most of the time where we're traveling around Christmas Day will be dry. Tuesday morning, we'll start off with a few sprinkles around, and then as we move into the afternoon and evening, becoming more widespread, scattered showers, even some heavier downpours at times here the second half of the day on Tuesday and early Wednesday. 53 degrees today, cloudy, mild tonight. We're in the mid 40s. Just a few areas of fog again. I'm not expecting a dense fog advisory. And then on your Christmas Day, it will be a mild Christmas. 61 degrees. So breaks the sun. I mean, it's a really nice forecast unless you wanted the snow. That's coming. So as we head into the middle of the week, temperatures slowly drop off. We're in the 40s on Wednesday.
One day away from the holiday.
Countdown is on. Yes, on in many households.
Yep.
It was crazy listening to you. You're like, last year it was like,
what'd you say, 16 degrees? Wow.
I don't even remember that.
-1 in the morning. We had the snow first. You can remember like all the stories of frozen pipes.
Yep.
You know, because it's so cold. Wind chills of
I know you're telling
below.
the truth. Obviously, I'm just like, I'm being that
Christmas does
cold.
kind of make
Because we
you
wanted to
forget
forget
other things.
it.
Right.
It was so cold. We just wanted it to be a little warmer. And speaking of a little warmer, the warmest ever, 66 in 1982. I'm going with a forecast high on Christmas Day of 61. So we're going to be close to that warm one. The coldest, a degree, set back in 1983. And last year's high, 14 degrees. The average, 35. So this year we're still going to be above average. At least that's trending better than the below average. And speaking of bitter cold, last year our wind chill was 6 below. The lowest wind chill, 32 below in 1983. So we've got fog around to contend with this morning. I'll take that over those wind chills for sure. This fog will linger through the morning hours. Lots of clouds around throughout the whole entire day today. And you go off towards the west, this is where we'll run into some issues. Minneapolis down to Omaha, over into Dallas. Beyond that, we've got scattered snow showers in and around Denver. So if you have plans to travel west of us here, you might run into some travel delays there, even down towards New Orleans and Miami. As we move through the day today, later this afternoon into the evening, there could be some delays out in Omaha and Minneapolis, and then down towards Atlanta as well on Christmas Day. Now, the day after Christmas, travel-wise, we're looking pretty good across much of the area here. I think the only area that we'll be seeing some snow over towards Oklahoma and parts of Kansas. So here's a look at futurecast in our area. Again, it's going to be hard to break up the cloud cover today. Temperatures in the low, possibly mid 50s. There's a chance of a stray shower or two. Most areas though dry. Then tonight, partial clearing. I'm not expecting the widespread fog that we're having this morning, but there will be some patchy fog around initially. We'll have sunshine initially too. Eventually the clouds will thicken back up, but our temperatures, you saw that, will be right around 60 degrees through the afternoon. In the evening, we're still looking good. So traveling back from grandma's house or from family and friends, not bad during the first part of the evening. As we move through the night, mainly after 10 p.m., showers will develop from southwest to northeast, becoming more widespread overnight, and then back to spotty showers on Tuesday. Now, looking ahead, we've got changes. Temperatures are going to tumble middle to end of the week. So here's your Thursday forecast. As that happens, we'll switch over our rain showers to a rain-snow mix and ultimately some lake effect snow. Friday is our best chance of getting some lake effect snow in our area, maybe putting a dusting and coating on the ground. We'll see. It's still several days away. So 61 degrees on Christmas Day. Will continue to be mild into Tuesday, middle of following him.
I know. It's one guy following Santa. Probably a drone, you never know. Christmas Eve normally marks the tradition of reading a popular holiday poem called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." The poem just celebrated a big milestone yesterday.
Yeah, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" turned 200 years old this weekend. The poem has become so Fox 8 version a year or so back. That was really fun. It was beautiful once it all came together. Yeah.
All right. But now we're going to think of cool things like football. Lots of football this weekend. We had it yesterday. We got it
today, tomorrow. Yeah.
It's lots of more football. So we're going to take a look. We're going to do two predictions today. Two predictions. First, the Browns versus Texans.
All right.
I'll let you give it a shot.
Will the Browns win today?
They could use it.
The Christmas spirit to
Beat an
help
AFC.
us enjoy Christmas Eve. Let's see. You may rely on it.
All right, so the 8-ball is that.
Okay, we'll take that. We like that.
Would anybody like to ask the Magic 8-Ball?
I'll let Jasmine do it.
Sure.
I mean, you are wearing brown.
Thank you very much.
That.
You know,
incorporated Christmas and brown.
Listen, we had all of these ways that we could like solidify our spot in the playoffs. I know that's sort of like out the window now, but you know, we still need wins. So, will the Browns beat the Jets
on Thursday?
On Thursday. Let's see what it says. Ask again later.
See, okay, now it's starting.
It's way too early.
This is why I stopped touching this.
We don't like that answer, you know?
So well, flip it one more time.
Let's see. Cannot predict now.
Okay, so it's still up in the air. I guess it's 4 days early.
We're going to put that down.
But we can predict